The sun dipped low on the horizon as Chloe sifted through the familiar contents of her husband's study, her fingers grazing the cool surface of a laptop. Unbeknownst to her, this ordinary evening would soon be etched into the painful recesses of her memory. Clicking through folders, she stumbled upon a hidden trove of messages and intimate pictures, unraveling a web of deceit that shattered the foundation of her life. Her breath caught in her throat as she absorbed the betrayal laid bare before her eyes. Heart pounding, she whispered, "No, it can't be." The images on the screen mocked the life she thought she knew, a life built on trust, love, and shared dreams. The weight of the truth settled heavily on Chloe's shoulders, and her hands trembled as she clutched the laptop. The room seemed to close in around her, and the air became thick with the stench of betrayal. Anguish swelled within her, and she could feel the world she knew slipping away. Amid the silence of the study, Chloe's voice trembled as she muttered to herself, "Carter and Eliza. How could they?" In her desperation to comprehend the magnitude of the betrayal, Chloe dialed Carter's number. The phone rang, each tone a cruel reminder of the impending confrontation. Finally, he answered, his voice tainted with false innocence. "Hey, Chloe, what's up?" Carter's casual tone heightened Chloe's anguish. "What's up? Are you serious, Carter?" Chloe's voice wavered with a mixture of pain and disbelief. "Tell me, what's happening between you and Eliza?" Carter hesitated, attempting to feign innocence. "Chloe, it's not what you think." "Save it, Carter. I found everything. Pictures, messages, the whole damn affair. How could you do this to us?" A heavy pause lingered before Carter spoke. "Chloe, I didn't mean for this to happen." Tears welled up in Chloe's eyes, a potent mix of anger and heartbreak. "You didn't mean for this? You destroyed our family, and you didn't mean for this." Carter's hollow apology hung in the air, further fueling Chloe's pain. The reality of the betrayal loomed large, eclipsing the life they had built together. As Chloe faced the wreckage of her marriage, she knew that the path ahead would be fraught with anguish and uncertainty. The revelation of Carter's infidelity marked the beginning of a journey into the tumultuous aftermath of a love shattered by betrayal. Chloe's heart still raced from the revelations of the previous night as she confronted Carter and Eliza in the cold light of day. The air in the room crackled with tension, and the weight of betrayal hung heavily over the trio. In the living room, where laughter and shared secrets had once echoed, Chloe faced the two people who had shattered her world. "How could you both do this to me?" Her voice trembled with a potent mix of pain and rage. Carter shifted uncomfortably on the couch, avoiding Chloe's gaze. Eliza, defiant, crossed her arms, ready to defend her actions. "Chloe, it's not as simple as you think," Eliza retorted, her eyes cold. Chloe scoffed, bitterness lacing her words. "Not simple? You've been sleeping with my husband, Eliza. There's nothing complicated about that." Eliza rolled her eyes. "Chloe, come on. Carter and I have something real. You and he were just stuck in a mundane routine. I did you a favor." Carter finally looked up, meeting Chloe's eyes with a hint of guilt. "Chloe, I didn't plan for it to go this far. It just happened." A bitter laugh escaped Chloe's lips. "Just happened? You both consciously made choices that led us here. You destroyed our family." Eliza's tone turned defensive. "Look, Chloe, we were unhappy. Carter and I found solace in each other. You should be thanking me for taking him off your hands." Chloe's eyes narrowed. "Thanking you? Eliza, you've betrayed me in the worst possible way. There's no justification for this. Carter, attempting to diffuse the tension, interjected. Chloe, we need to figure out how to move forward. Maybe we can. Chloe cut him off, her voice firm. Move forward? There is no we anymore, Carter. You made your choice, and I won't be part of this deception any longer. The room fell into a heavy silence, broken only by the echoes of confrontation. Chloe, fueled by a mixture of sorrow and anger, knew that the wounds inflicted ran deep. As she faced the reality of her shattered marriage, she braced herself for the challenges that lay ahead. The echoes of betrayal lingered, leaving Chloe to grapple with the undeniable truth that the life she had known was forever altered. As the echoes of confrontation reverberated through the once happy home, Chloe found herself alone in the oppressive silence of the night. The weight of Carter's betrayal and Eliza's callousness pressed heavily upon her, and the truth of her new reality sank in with each passing moment. The clock ticked relentlessly towards midnight when Chloe, unable to bear the suffocating atmosphere any longer, decided to confront Carter one last time. She marched to their bedroom, only to find it eerily empty. Panic clawed at her chest as she realized the truth. Carter was gone. Fumbling for her phone, Chloe dialed Carter's number repeatedly, each unanswered call intensifying the dread building within her. Tears blurred her vision as she clung to the desperate hope that he would answer and provide an explanation, a sliver of closure to the chaos that had unfolded. Finally, after an agonizing wait, Carter's voice crackled through the phone. Chloe, I didn't want to wake you. I've left. Left. The single word hung in the air, pregnant with finality. Chloe's voice shook with a mixture of desperation and anger. Left. Where are you? What about the kids? Carter's reply was callous, devoid of remorse. I needed to go. I can't stay here. As for the kids, they're better off with you. The line went dead, leaving Chloe staring at her phone in disbelief. The room felt colder, emptier, as the realization dawned. Carter had abandoned her and their 2 children without a second thought. Alone in the darkened house, Chloe's voice echoed through the hollow corridors. How could he just leave? How could he be so heartless? In the midst of her turmoil, Chloe's phone buzzed with a message notification. It was a text from Eliza, the words mocking Chloe's pain. You should thank me. Now you can focus on the kids without Carter holding you back. Infuriated, Chloe muttered through gritted teeth, Hold me back. You both destroyed everything. The house seemed to close in around her as the weight of betrayal settled in. In the depths of the night, Chloe was left grappling with the sudden void Carter's departure had created. The once familiar walls now seemed to whisper tales of abandonment and broken promises. With tear-stained cheeks, she vowed to shield her children from the storm that had descended upon their lives, even as she faced the daunting challenge of navigating the darkness left in the wake of Carter's midnight departure. The sun rose on a home forever changed, casting long shadows across the rooms where laughter had once echoed. Chloe awoke to an empty bed, the reality of Carter's midnight departure settling in with the harsh light of day. She dragged herself out of bed, feeling the weight of abandonment heavy on her shoulders. With a heavy heart, Chloe entered her children's room, finding solace in the tender innocence of their sleeping forms. The weight of the truth pressed down on her as she faced the daunting task of being both mother and father to 2 kids who were yet to understand the storm that had disrupted their lives. As she prepared breakfast in the eerily quiet kitchen, Chloe's mind replayed the conversations with Carter and Eliza. She thought about the shattered dreams, the vows broken, and the love lost. The walls seemed to close in around her, echoing with the haunting memories of a once happy family. The children, blissfully unaware of the turmoil, came bounding down the stairs, their bright eyes filled with morning cheer. Chloe forced a smile, shielding them from the harsh reality that lurked just beyond their understanding. Over breakfast, her older child, Emily, asked innocently, "Where's Daddy? Is he at work?" Chloe hesitated, her heart aching. "No, sweetheart. Daddy had to go away for a little while." "Why?" Emily's brows furrowed in confusion. Chloe's voice wavered. "Sometimes grown-ups have things they need to figure out. But I promise we'll be okay." The words tasted bitter on her tongue, and Chloe couldn't shake the emptiness that enveloped her. The routine of the day became a series of motions: school drop-offs, meals, bedtime stories, all carried out with the mechanical precision of a heartbroken mother trying to shield her children from the storm. That night, after putting the children to bed, Chloe sank onto the living room couch. The once cozy space now felt cavernous and lonely. The silence was deafening, punctuated only by the occasional creak of the settling house. Alone in the darkness, Chloe whispered to herself, "How did it come to this?" The unanswered question hung in the air, a haunting reminder of a life shattered and dreams left unfulfilled. As she curled up on the couch, enveloped in the chilling silence, Chloe braced herself for the journey of loneliness and self-discovery that lay ahead, determined to shield her children from the harsh realities of the betrayal that had left her alone in the darkness. The days stretched on, each one a poignant reminder of the chasm that now existed in Chloe's life. Amid the ache of betrayal, Chloe sought refuge in the unwavering support of her mother, Emma. With her mother's arrival, the once hushed home began to resonate with the comforting cadence of familial bonds. Emma, sensing her daughter's pain, enveloped Chloe in a warm embrace. "I'm here for you, Chloe. We'll get through this together." Chloe, holding back tears, nodded gratefully. "I don't know how I would manage without you, Mom." In the shared quiet moments, Emma listened as Chloe poured out the intricacies of the betrayal and the heartbreak that accompanied it. Emma, a source of strength, became a confidant as Chloe navigated the labyrinth of emotions. Over cups of tea, the mother-daughter duo reminisced about happier times, and Emma shared stories of her own trials and triumphs. "Life can be unpredictable, sweetheart," Emma mused, a gentle smile playing on her lips. "But the love of family remains a constant. Lean on it when you need to." Chloe, embracing the wisdom of her mother, began to see the possibilities of healing through the embrace of family ties. Together, they took the children on outings to the park and picnics, creating a new tapestry of memories to replace the ones tainted by betrayal. One evening, as Chloe and Emma sat on the porch, sipping tea and watching the sun dip below the horizon, Chloe sighed, "I never imagined my life would take this turn, Mom." Emma placed a reassuring hand on Chloe's shoulder. "Life has a way of surprising us. But remember, the strength you find in adversity can be the catalyst for a beautiful new chapter." Chloe, a glimmer of hope in her eyes, nodded. "I want to create a better life for the kids, one filled with love and stability." Emma smiled, her eyes reflecting both empathy and pride. "You're stronger than you realize, Chloe, and you have family by your side every step of the way." As the days unfolded, Chloe found solace in the embrace of family ties. Emma's presence provided not just emotional support, but a sense of security that allowed Chloe to face the challenges of single parenthood with newfound determination. The once fractured home echoed with the healing resonance of familial love, gradually guiding Chloe toward a path of resilience and hope. In the midst of the emotional storm that had become Chloe's life, a newfound sense of comfort began to emerge. With the unwavering support of her mother, Emma, and the resilience that grew within her, Chloe started to find moments of solace amidst the chaos. Chloe's home, once a battleground of shattered dreams, became a sanctuary where laughter and love began to weave their way back into the tapestry of her family. The healing process was slow, but with each passing day, Chloe discovered a strength within herself that she hadn't known existed. One evening, as Chloe and Emma sat in the coziness of the living room, Chloe admitted, "I never thought I'd be able to smile again, Mom." Emma, with a knowing smile, responded, "Grief takes time, sweetheart, but joy has a way of finding its way back, even in the darkest of moments." As the days unfolded, Chloe found solace in small victories, seeing her children laugh, rediscovering old hobbies, and finding moments of peace in the simple routines of life. The support of her mother became a cornerstone, a stabilizing force in the midst of the turmoil. One day, as Chloe was preparing dinner, Emma joined her in the kitchen. "You're doing an amazing job, Chloe. I'm proud of the strength you've shown." Chloe, her eyes reflecting a mix of gratitude and determination, replied, "I have you to thank for that, Mom. Your support means everything." Together, they navigated the challenges of single parenthood, the shared responsibilities creating a rhythm that brought a semblance of normalcy to their lives. The storm, though still present, began to lose its intensity, and Chloe found comfort in the company of her mother and the resilience of her children. As the weekend approached, Chloe decided to take the kids on a spontaneous outing to the beach. The sound of waves crashing against the shore served as a metaphor for the ebb and flow of life's challenges. While building sand castles with her children, Chloe felt a weight lifted from her shoulders. Her younger child, Jake, tugged at her shirt. "Mom, look! Our sand castle is the best." Chloe smiled, a genuine one that reached her eyes. "It sure is, buddy. And you know what? We're going to build many more." As they basked in the sun, the salty breeze carrying away the remnants of pain, Chloe found herself grateful for the moments of calm within the storm. The journey toward healing was ongoing, but with the love of family as a guiding light, Chloe began to believe that, in time, she would not just survive the storm, but find renewed strength and joy on the other side. Amid the shattered remnants of Chloe's previous life, a beacon of compassion emerged that would shape the chapters yet to unfold. As Chloe navigated the challenges of single parenthood, she discovered the importance of compassion not only as a source of healing, but as a legacy to pass on to her children. One day, while Emma spent time with the kids, Chloe received an unexpected letter. It was from Megan, Carter's mother, whose kindness extended beyond the betrayals of her son. The letter expressed Megan's sorrow for Chloe's pain and offered words of encouragement. "Dear Chloe, though my son has faltered, I believe in your strength and resilience. The legacy of compassion is a powerful force, one that can mend even the deepest wounds. You have a support system that will endure, and the love you give to your children will be a lasting testament to your character. With warm regards, Megan." Touched by Megan's words, Chloe shared the letter with her mother, Emma. "Mom, despite everything, there's a kindness in Megan's words. She sees beyond the actions of her son." Emma nodded, her gaze filled with empathy. "People can surprise you, Chloe. Megan's compassion is a reminder that goodness exists even in unexpected places." Inspired by Megan's letter, Chloe sought to instill a legacy of compassion in her own family. One evening, as they sat around the dinner table, Chloe broached the topic with her children. "I know things have been tough, but we have the power to choose how we respond. Let's make compassion our guiding light." Her daughter, Emily, looked up with a thoughtful expression. "What's compassion, Mom?" Clove smiled. "Compassion is understanding and kindness, even in difficult times. It's helping each other heal and spreading love to those who need it." Her son, Jake, chimed in, "Like Grandma and you, Mom?" Clove's heart swelled with pride. "Exactly, Jake. We can be compassionate to ourselves and others. It's a gift we give that keeps on giving." In the following days, Clove and her children embarked on small acts of compassion, helping neighbors, volunteering at local charities, and supporting each other through the ups and downs of their journey. Through these actions, Clove saw the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of compassion. As the legacy of compassion took root in their lives, Clove felt a renewed sense of purpose. Megan's words became a guiding light, reminding her that even in the face of betrayal, the legacy she crafted for her family would endure. The storm had not defined her. Instead, it became a canvas for compassion to paint a new beginning, one filled with strength, love, and the enduring legacy of kindness. In the quiet moments between the chaos, Clove found herself reflecting on the unexpected journey she had undertaken. Chapter 8 became a pivotal moment, a chapter of gratitude and reflection that allowed her to recognize the strength within, the enduring bonds of family, and the growth that emerged from adversity. As Clove and her children settled into a new routine, the echoes of betrayal gradually faded, replaced by the harmonious rhythm of their shared experiences. A sense of gratitude began to blossom within Clove's heart, nurtured by the unwavering support of her mother, Emma, and the resilience of her children. One evening, sitting on the porch with Emma as the sun dipped below the horizon, Clove expressed, "Mom, I never thought I'd find moments of peace amid all the chaos." Emma smiled, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of years. "Life has a way of surprising us, Clove. It's in the quiet moments that we often find our greatest strength." Clove nodded, appreciating the truth in her mother's words. "I'm grateful for you, Mom. Your presence has been a beacon of light in my darkest days." Emma reached for Clove's hand, a silent affirmation of their shared journey. "We're in this together, my love, and we'll navigate the path ahead with gratitude in our hearts." Gratitude extended beyond the confines of their home. Clove, inspired by the support she had received, decided to express her appreciation to friends who had stood by her side during the tumultuous times. She invited them over for a small gathering, a gesture of gratitude that transcended the words left unsaid. As laughter filled the living room, Clove's friend, Sarah, approached her. "Clove, I've admired your strength throughout all of this. How do you stay so positive?" Clove, a genuine smile on her face, replied, "It's about finding gratitude in the little things, Sarah. The support of friends like you, the laughter of my children. It all adds up to something beautiful." Sarah nodded, touched by Clove's words. "You've turned the page on a difficult chapter with such grace. I admire you." Clove's gaze wandered to her children playing in the background. "They're my greatest source of strength. Every smile, every shared moment, it's a testament to the power of gratitude." As the evening unfolded, Clove found herself surrounded by warmth and camaraderie, a stark contrast to the isolation she had felt in the initial chapters of her journey. Gratitude became a guiding principle, shaping not only her perspective, but the collective spirit of those who shared in her story. In the quiet of the night, Clove stood on the porch, gazing at the stars. "Gratitude," she whispered to herself, "is the compass that points us toward a future filled with hope." Chapter 8 became a chapter of gratitude and reflection, a testament to the transformative power of acknowledging the blessings that emerged even from the most challenging chapters of life. As Chloe embraced the beauty within and around her, she knew that the journey was far from over, but with gratitude as her guide, the path ahead seemed filled with the promise of brighter days. With the echoes of the past gradually fading, Chloe found herself standing at the threshold of Chapter 9, the chapter of navigating new beginnings. The journey of healing and resilience had brought her to a place of renewed strength, and as she looked to the future, Chloe felt a sense of anticipation for the unwritten chapters ahead. The small gestures of kindness and the support of loved ones had created a foundation for Chloe to build upon. As she explored opportunities to rediscover herself, a newfound courage emerged, prompting her to embrace the potential for joy and fulfillment that lay beyond the pain of betrayal. One sunny morning, as Chloe sipped coffee on the porch, her mother, Emma, joined her. "Chloe, you've come a long way. How are you feeling about the future?" Chloe gazed into the horizon, a contemplative smile on her face. "Mom, I'm ready for new beginnings. The journey has been challenging, but I see possibilities now that I never imagined." Emma nodded, her eyes filled with pride. "You've always had the strength within you. The future holds promise, my love." Embracing the spirit of new beginnings, Chloe decided to pursue a long-dormant passion for art. She enrolled in a local art class, where the vibrant strokes of color on canvas became a metaphor for the rebuilding of her life. Through each brushstroke, Chloe found a cathartic release, a creative outlet that allowed her to express the emotions that words couldn't capture. At an art exhibition showcasing her creations, Chloe's friends gathered to celebrate her journey. Among them was Sarah, who marveled at the displayed paintings. "Chloe, these are incredible. I had no idea you had such talent." Chloe, grateful for the support, replied, "It's never too late to discover new aspects of yourself. These paintings represent my journey, chaos evolving into something beautiful." As the evening unfolded, Chloe felt a sense of fulfillment that went beyond the strokes of paint on canvas. It was a celebration of resilience, of the strength found in embracing new beginnings. In another significant step, Chloe decided to re-enter the workforce. Her mother, Emma, offered words of encouragement. "Chloe, you faced challenges head-on. Returning to work is a testament to your determination." Chloe, preparing for a job interview, took a deep breath. "It's time to redefine my identity, Mom. I'm not just a victim of betrayal. I'm a woman who can navigate new beginnings." The job interview proved successful, marking the beginning of a new chapter in Chloe's professional life. As she shared the news with her children, their faces lit up with pride, mirroring the strength that had been instilled in them throughout the journey. As Chapter 9 unfolded, Chloe stood at the intersection of past and future, guided by the lessons of resilience, compassion, and gratitude. The scars of betrayal had become a part of her narrative, but they no longer defined her. Navigating new beginnings became a declaration of empowerment, a testament to the enduring spirit that had emerged from the ashes of the past. Chloe's journey through betrayal and self-discovery culminated in the realization that even in the face of profound pain, life held the promise of renewal and joy. The canvas of her future awaited the strokes of possibility, each chapter a testament to the strength found in navigating new beginnings. As she embraced the unwritten pages, Chloe stood resilient, a beacon of inspiration for those who would find solace in the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of new beginnings.